Well, we're back at it again. I'm at my desk. New leads are coming in every day, but today I want to go back up to the bulletin board. There's something I want to check out. Tales from the Crypt. There's something about this show, the absurdity of it, the craziness of it, requires a little more investigation.
Well, Alex, last time we watched Tales from the Crypt, I showed you the only episode I had ever seen, which was a season 1 episode, and I think we both really enjoyed it, so we decided to watch more.
For sure, absolutely. Which one are we watching?
Well, I got 2 choices for you. There is a season 2 episode and a season 3 episode, so I'm going to let you decide. I'll give you a little prompt here of what they are. And this is what's great about anthology TV. We can watch any of these. It doesn't matter. We're such release order sticklers, but this is the one thing we don't care about is we can watch any of it. All right, so if we have the season 2 episode called The Switch, directed by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What?
Or a season 3 episode called Top Billing. And I don't know the actor or director or anything in this, but it says it's about an actor who will do anything to get a role.
Oh, the Switch or Top Billing? Let's go Top Billing.
Top Billing it is. Maybe Arnold another time. Oh, they actually have the full intro on this one. On that one we watched last time, it just faded in.
This looks like the Luigi's Mansion.
I was also going to say it looks exactly like The Munsters. I don't know if you've ever seen that show, but I would not be surprised if this is the same exact set. Wow. I saw some Reddit theories that they're like the reason HBO won't sell the licensing to this to anyone is because they lost the masters or whatever, the original files. But it's like, okay, even if they did, who cares? Clearly it's available. It's on DVD. What would that matter?
Looking at the original film prints that are hidden in some salt mine.
Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, Shakespeare.
An actor stuck with an average face, who's so sick and tired of auditioning, he's willing to do almost anything. I call this sickening saga Top Billing.
I was told he's finished with rehab, and now I hear that he's not. Get back to me when you know what's going on with him.
Is he the actor?
Oh, shit.
I don't think I've ever seen Jon Lovitz in a serious role.
Maybe he'll be as good as Jack Black in King Kong. Maybe.
Where's Jenny?
Jenny's dead. And you're next, bitch!
Oh, this is like an audition? Or a...
That's great.
I don't have any money, I haven't eaten in a week, and I need this fucking job!
But I need someone physically larger, with a tan!
Yeah, Wynton, how you doing?
Hi, fine. How the hell are you? Hey, remember that rat hole we all lived in?
Yeah, I sure do. We still live there.
Damn, we still live there. That's rough.
Little tango you did on top of a disposable douche.
Sure. I do commercials. I got 50 grand last year for one spot alone.
Commercials are big money.
Barry, I think it's time for you to go.
You're just letting me go, just like that.
I think it's time you find some representation more suitable to your needs.
Just flossing.
I'm gonna take my rave reviews and my $250 a week and shove them down your fucking throat!
You think Jon Lovitz actually had that problem trying to get into the business?
I could see it because I don't remember him being particularly young in anything.
Yeah, ever.
Know?
This is the youngest I've ever seen him, I think.
Yeah.
Lisa, what's going on here?
It's over, Barry. I'm moving in with Bruno.
Oh, God.
Lisa, I love you.
Look, we've gotta go. We could still be friends.
I know it's obviously because of time, and they don't have the time, but I just love in TV and even movies when everything goes wrong on the same day.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
What the hell are you doing here?
I'm here to audition.
Part requires an actor, Wynton, not a face.
Well, don't just stand around. Act us.
I'm not walking into a room where you can't see literally anything.
Yeah, just walking into pure darkness.
He has... Oh, no! 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 It's wrong! It's all wrong! Hamlet is holding in his hands the skull of Yorick. That is why he is so upset.
Who? Yorick?
Oh, no! Where are my props?
Searching.
What are you doing? You're an actor. I command you to act.
I don't have any line.
You're a gravedigger. Dig, or I'll ram this shovel down your putrid little throat. Dig!
Well, that is true how they always say, to always be doing something.
I'm here to audition for the role of Hamlet.
Who broke my concentration? Come to my office.
Yeah, I'm like waiting for the other shoe to drop. Where's this even gonna go?
It's been going on for quite a bit.
I'm Barry Blythe. I'm here to audition for Hamlet, and, well, as you can see, I'm highly qualified for the part. I've extensive...
Oh, not the resume.
done the part in several workshops, and I know the entire role of the part.
This is all bringing back bad memories. Anyone can do a workshop, bro.
It's all yours, Barry. Break a leg. Break both.
You, high cheekbones. The part is yours.
What? How can you cast this asshole?
He has the look.
It's a little bit ironic that it's about acting and his name's Barry.
Yeah, I was gonna wait to see if he turns out to be a serial killer. Then I was gonna make that connection.
From this time forth, my thoughts be bloody.
So he's gonna kill, just like he was auditioning for earlier. That's funny.
What the hell?
Why? Are you out of your fucking mind?
That tag he pulled have a different name on it for the costume.
Yeah, I don't know what that was supposed to symbolize. Or if he was just... Oh yeah, no one find him there.
I mean, late 80s, right? This was probably super easy to get away with murder.
Yep. I think DNA tests were just starting to be a thing, but they're about as accurate as Baltar's tests.
I'd like to suggest myself for the part, sir.
Oh, no, you're all wrong. You don't have the look. No. Yes, if I change my interpretation slightly, well then, the part is yours. Show our new member to his dressing room, Beaks.
As I pronounced it to you, trippingly on the tongue.
Oh, it wasn't kicking him out. I thought that was gonna be a fake,
Oh, and he takes him outside?
Yeah.
No, I think they got to get to the end eventually here. We can't bullshit anymore.
We're out of time.
Who said you were playing Hamlet? I'm playing Hamlet. Didn't you see me out there before, holding up a plastic skull?
Well, if I'm not playing Hamlet, what role am I playing? Yorick?
Just slip into this hood.
Fucking nuts.
So what, they want to kill him and use his skull?
I think that's why they're making such a fuss about it being a plastic skull in the beginning.
Because, I totally forgotten about this whole thing being set up in a creepy back alley.
Yeah,
I just had completely bought into they're having a show.
Yeah, this interior and this big tall set doesn't really make it look like it's in this small building in California. I mean, maybe it's a basement.
They want you to forget.
Hey.
Oh.
Hello? Oh, hello. Thank goodness. We've been trying to call you for hours. Dr. Morrison, are you there?
So they're all just insane.
Oh, Dr. Morrison.
I really wanted someone with high cheekbones.
What are those voices? Dr. Morrison, are you...
It's showtime!
Let me see.
Oh, wow, they showed it.
Nice little prosthetic.
Well, he just can't win.
Barry asked for the part, and he got it. They still couldn't use his face. I'm calling my agent. I waited all my death to play the part of Yorick. What do you mean he's in a beating?
I don't get the last part. Obviously it's supposed to be a play on a meeting. I don't know what a beating is.
What, he's literally getting the shit beat out of him? Oh, that was a lot of fun. Nice to see Jon Lovitz play a pretty serious character for the most part. This was one of those ones that could have slipped under the guise of being like the kids show, and then they dropped that one F-bomb in there. I'm like, oh god, that's right. I forgot this was an HBO thing. It took a long time to get to the shoe dropping, but once it did, it did a really good job of we don't need to spend much time after that. Like, okay, well, I thought the shoe dropping with Jon Lovitz killing the dude. I'm like, oh, there he's gonna go crazy. But no, it's another one where like all these people are crazy, and this is like the back entrance of an insane asylum. So like how he makes his way through, and then he sees the bars and like the actual doors on the other side. He's like, oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, were you gonna say something else?
And he said he's auditioning for Hamlet. So like, the play's called Hamlet, right? So he didn't specifically say the role of Hamlet. Oh, I'm here to audition for Hamlet. It's like, I think that's clever.
Yeah, and still not really being familiar with the show or not knowing, what it is episode to episode, because all I had was the one to go off of. It was interesting seeing this one where it really is just like hinges on the twist. And the first one we watched, a gimmick is introduced right up front. He gets the 9 lives of a cat. So like we spend the whole episode with him using this gimmick, and then there still is the twist at the end. Here it's just like mostly realistic and grounded, like just this actor down on his luck, shit life, everything falling apart, just trying to get this role in Hamlet in some back alley. That the whole time I'm like waiting for, the Tales from the Crypt stuff that we saw in that other episode. Mm-hmm. But in this one, they had to, because like the twist reveal wouldn't have been effective if it was already this like crazy fantastical thing. Like if he knew it was an insane asylum or knew any of these things. So like this is one of those where in an anthology where I feel like the ending is like, what do you think of the ending? And that really is going to determine what you think of it. I really loved that twist. So it was like through a first time watch, the whole time I'm like, oh, is this one not going to be that great? And then like the twist is like, wow, I didn't see that coming at all. So it kind of like changes my whole perspective of the episode.
It's like a famous Twilight Zone, the pig-faced Twilight Zone episode. Like everyone knows that twist, and leading up to it, it's like, what are we doing here? But once it gets there, it's like, oh, okay, it's one of those. Yeah. Well, with the 9 Lives one, there's a lot more fun you could have because it's not really that big of a deal, or it's not even a twist. It's like, here's the story. Mm-hmm. When the whole thing is built on a twist, yeah, you have to spend a lot of time, just hanging out in this world and hopefully entertaining you at the same time. His life falling apart that quickly is just so goddamn funny, though. And it gave me a lot of cringe memories of taking acting classes and workshops. And just seeing that resume, I'm like, ugh. It's like anyone can take a workshop. Anyone can take a class. It's like, sure, it looks nice, but I've seen, I sound like such an asshole, but I've seen the qualities of people in these classes. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's definitely one of the reasons I thought the premise was interesting, both from your experience in acting and then even like my experience in wrestling, just like the behind the scenes, of it, and trying to get a role or trying to get a booking or whatever it is, and like the frustration of not getting it. I had no idea Jon Lovitz was in it, but that's awesome that he was. I think he was a great fit for the part, and he played it really well. But I love how the twist as well. Like I was ready to like come say, oh, like the actors at the theater were all annoying and they were all overacting. But then it's like that twist perfectly explains it. They're literally just insane. Yeah. So now I'm thinking back to all of those scenes of the theater guy just like screaming and, who interrupted me? Do it. And it's like, oh, he's just literally a crazy person. Like it makes it so much, almost to where like I would actually like to rewatch this one because it's like, oh, now I know they're all just insane. So yeah, I still think I like the other one better we watched first. But I was getting a little bit worried that it wasn't going to be that great. And then that twist really turned it on its head, literally. So, and great makeup and everything when he finds all the dead bodies. Those are all just brutally dead.
Those all look great, and I love the ending about his face still wasn't used. He finally got a part, but his face still wasn't right.
Yeah, and they didn't even want him in the first place. Like, and also going back to the other guy, Winton, he's like, oh, your high cheekbones. Like that makes so much sense now because it's a skull. Mm-hmm. So yeah, pretty good.
Not bad. We saw great success with picking up an old lead, and is this the start of a chain reaction of leading back to old leads? I think so, because this might be the horror gallery, but I want to take a turn and go back to the night gallery. And let's just say I want to see it with eyes of my own.